Okay. Hi, everyone. Just wanted to make sure that I can be heard. Sometimes electronics are just full of glitches. So, hi, everyone. My name is Danielle, and I am on a digital marketing journey. Um, this is my second live, and I want to just take you guys on my journey in real time. No fluff, you know, just what I'm doing, what I'm going through. I wish I had this type of video before I started this journey. Um, but I just wanted to just help some others out there, help anybody who is trying to, start a digital marketing journey, start a business. I talk to moms, and basically I help moms turn their purpose into profit with with digital products, so that they can become who God called them to be. We all have a purpose out here, and you may know it, you may not know it right now. But if you're breathing, you have a purpose. Excuse me, you have a purpose, whatever it is. So about me, um, I am a mother of two daughters. I'm a wife. I'm a disciple of Christ, and I resigned from my job last year, 2024. I just had my baby last year, 2024, and I've been on my job for, I say, about 14, 15 years. And I've always had a job. I've been working since I was 16 years old. Um, and again, I had a baby last year, and I went back to work. And, you know, before that, my husband and I were having a conversation on what we were going to do about daycare with my infant at the time. And he didn't want to put her in daycare. We had options. Like, my mom was going to take care of her some days, and then we were going to put her in daycare the other days. My mom, she's older, so I didn't want to put that burden on her, you know, with a baby. You know what I'm saying? So, babies are a lot of work. So, um, it was kind of like going back and forth with it. And when I got back to work, it felt different. It felt different. And I know I'm the type of person, when I feel like, it's when I feel it's like a shift, when it's time to move on to something. It's like my spirit is stirred up, and um, I feel like God is calling me to something else. So, um, I've always, at first, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, when you're little, you don't know what you want to do. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was younger. I wanted to be a pharmacist when I was younger. You don't know as you grow up. Um, but when I really decided that, well, what I wanted to be, I know excuse me, I know I didn't want to work for anyone. I wanted to be independently wealthy. How I was going to reach that goal, I don't know. At that time, I didn't know. So as time went by, years ago, God gave me a business idea, and I've been researching it and, taking notes, doing my due diligence towards it, and been sitting on it. I was sitting on it, you know, and fast forward after coming from maternity leave back to work, and then thinking about the conversation that I had with my husband. I asked God, and I fasted and I prayed, and I asked God, what is it that you want me to do? Because I feel that, there's something new that I'm about to step in, you know, just again, just how I felt inside. And I just felt like it was just a whole new chapter in my life, from having a baby at the age that I'm in, um, you know, getting married the year before that, which was in 2023. And I just felt like God was just leading me in a different direction, basically in my purpose, my purpose. So I fasted and I prayed, and I felt that God gave me an answer to resign from my job, and I did that. And it wasn't hard. You know, I didn't have any regrets. I didn't have bubble guts. I didn't have any type of um, just feeling that I wasn't doing the right thing. Now mind you, at the time, yeah, I was gonna start my business and all of that. Um, and we got two kids. My husband, he's holding it down with the things that he's doing. Um, and I just basically stepped out on faith. I have so many testimonies, so many things that I can talk about with how God just brought me, how He has just rescued me, how He has had His hand in situations where it had nothing to do with me. I'm a living testimony. I really am. Um, so I stepped out on faith, and yeah, I stepped out on faith. I resigned, and later on, I'm getting logistics together for my business, and it's a slow move because, mind you, I still have a newborn. I'm breastfeeding. I'm this whole new stay-at-home mom, and it has not been easy. You know, this is something brand new for me. Because I've always had a job, um, and yeah, my oldest daughter. When I was working, put her in daycare, and I had my mom taking care of her too on some days, because I was a single mother back then, and I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard, mind you. My youngest daughter, she ain't nothing like my first daughter, and people always say it be that second one, and it is true, you know. But I love my daughter. She's just so full of life, so funny. She keeps me on my toes. So smart, you know. Um, so yeah, um, this journey has not been easy. Being a mompreneur, being a stay-at-home mom at the same time, trying to get basically two businesses started. So as far as like my digital marketing journey, um, I was up one night, and this is before I resigned. I was up one night, scrolling 1 o'clock in the morning. Y'all know how it is. Um, and I came across this digital marketing course, and the girl was talking about it. She was selling it, I think it was on TikTok. She was selling it, and I just bought into it. And it was basically a done for you product that, it teaches you digital marketing skills. Has PLL products in it, which is private label rights, where you have access to a digital product that's already done, but you can make it into your own, like rebrand it, um, put different colors, your logo, all of that stuff, and just resell it as for a profit. So I bought that. Was looking into it here and there, but I didn't really dive into it. You know, so because I felt like it was something missing at that time, and also I'm kind of just like postpartum a little bit from just having a baby and just the hustle and bustle of being a mom and being a stay-at-home mom. The demands of it, um, and just being a stay-at-home mom, because it's not for the weak. People think it's just, oh, I get to stay home, I get to do this, I get to do that. You don't got no time for yourself. You don't got no time for yourself, especially if you have a baby. Um, but I thank God for it, because I'm learning new things about myself in this era of my life. I'm 44 years old, and when I had my first daughter when I was 31, so it's a complete mind shift. Um, and my infant, or my toddler now, she's about to be 14 months. She's teaching me who she's teaching me different ways about myself. And it's been ups, it's been downs, but it's been eye opening, and it's been refreshing, and it's been a journey, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. um so fast forward, this digital product that I bought, I really wasn't into it like that. I still have it, it's still good. um I have used it for other things, but I haven't really done anything with that particular digital product course. So fast forward 2025, um, I get on YouTube, and there is a influencer on there by the name of Sierra. Hi, Sierra, if you're watching this. Um, and she goes on to talk about this another done for you digital product course, and the way she talks about it and the way she explains it, because she's a wife and she's a mom, and she was looking for extra income, and the way she talks about it, and the way she talked about it at that time, and still do to this day, it was something different. I looked at her, I related to her, like she was a mom, a wife, and she was real about it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have no fluff, and she was giving you the real, and she was telling people about her story, and some things were good, some things were difficult, but she put her all into it, and now she's making she said that out her mouth, like 10K months consistent. So I'm the type of person that, even though I bought this this other course before on a whim, um, I still like to, research, especially if I'm going into this again, because I didn't want to. I didn't waste my money on the first product, but had I waited, maybe it would have been different. But I'm still glad I bought that though, because it was, you know, I'm still using it, and it has taught me some things. But this particular product, she basically was saying that it taught her everything from A to Z about digital marketing. So and also that um, you can resell the course. At that time, it was MRR, Master Resale Rights, where you can sell the course. You call it your own, but um, you can't put your logo onto it. Like you can use their logo, but you can use your colors to it. Um, and you can sell it at the time for 100% profit. But now they changed it to affiliate. Um, but you still get some money back every time you sell this course, which is 85%. And then the creator gets 15%. So I was following her for a while, tuning into her lives, looking at how she marketed on Instagram and YouTube and stuff like that. And it intrigued me. And I continued to watch her for, like I say, a few months, you know. And I was saying to myself, like, this digital marketing course is really going to teach me how to show up online. And the reason why I felt like I needed this course in my life was because, yeah, I wanted to make extra money by selling it, but I also want to gain the skills that it contains, because the business that I'm about to open, I feel like it's going to teach me the skills that I need to show up online, to show up in my business. And I feel like this is a skill that everybody needs to have under their belt. Online, it's not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And we got to jump on this bandwagon and get this money for ourselves, for our family. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I felt that this course was going to really help me how to show up online. Because before this, I had started a drop shipping um, business, and I did my due diligence as far as how to set it up, my logo, my branding, the type of products to put on there, but it was still something missing as far as trying to drive traffic to my store. So I was stuck at that point. So I was like, I just felt like, okay, I felt like God was showing me this is what I need right now, on my entrepreneurship journey, on my digital marketing, journey, on my online journey as well. Um, so continue to watch Sierra online. She was giving great tips. And what really made her stand out to me was because she was real. She was who she was. And I appreciate people like that. That's all I'm used to. My mama, straight no chaser. She give it to you raw, and that's just what I'm used to. And that's how it should be. You know what I'm saying? And also what stood out to me was she loves Jesus. She loves God. And she placed God in her decision to become a digital marketer. She said she fasted. She said she prayed. Um, and basically God kept showing her, digital marketing, and you know, I can feel a person, and I respect a person who puts God, in their life, and puts God in a position to direct their path. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just how I am. Um, and I feel that without God, if God isn't in your situation or in your decisions, I feel that that decision may go off course. Um, and it's not part of your purpose or his plan. You know what I'm saying? So that would really that was one of the things that really sold me to buy into her. So I forgot what month that was, but later on, this course it went on sale. It's like $100 off, and it doesn't go on sale often. So I was like, okay, let me just get this. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know when the next time um, it's going to be on sale. It was like $100 off at that time, and I did it with the payment plan. It was Klarna, I believe Klarna or Afterpay. I believe it was Klarna, and I got the course. And with buying the course from her, she had a basically a free mentorship call to get you set up and to see what path you were trying to go with purchasing this course. Um, so we had the call, and she got me on the right track. And I my daughter done woke up. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm looking at her on the on the monitor. Okay. Um. So yeah, what was I saying? So yeah, she got me on the right track. I didn't start really with anything until I probably can say like a month or a month and a half after that, because I was trying to figure out um like the type of content I was going to create and stuff like that, just my game plan basically. She gave me the blueprint, but I was trying to figure out how to implement it for me. Um and I started putting content out there. And I've been getting views and stuff like that. I'm mostly on Instagram. I have a TikTok account, but I have to start uploading videos to there. And I'm gonna be honest, you know, I haven't been consistent like I should, because this course teaches you to be consistent as far as posting 3 times a day and showing up in your stories and things like that. And I've been posting maybe a few times each week. Um, and I know I have to do better, and I am. And me being on this live, you know, is saying to you guys and to myself that I'm going to be more accountable and more consistent, because that is that is one of the keys into showing up online. Um, to building trust, to allow your audience to know, like, and trust you. So this course that I'm talking about is called Digital Wealth Academy, and it is the fastest growing um, digital marketing course on the school platform. When I came in, it was at 90,000 members. Now it's at 123,000. Um, Different ways that you can use this course. You can resell it for a profit. Like I said earlier, 85% affiliate, which comes up to $422 each time you sell this course. Or you can just use this course, if you're in business, and you're a cook or you're a gardener, and you want to learn how to make, an ebook to sell to your audience, and how to show up online to market that ebook to them. You can get it, like, if you're a content creator on Fiverr or Upwork, something like that. You can use this course to sharpen your skills, or if you don't even know how to do so and you want to have a side hustle of being a content creator, if you like that kind of work, use this course to teach you the skills and the things to know, you know to help your customers in their business. It's multiple ways that you can use this course. It's not a one all be all. It's so many things that you can do with this course. You can go in the course in different modules, which is they are video based modules. Um, and the things that they teach you, the skills that they teach you, you can learn those, create an ebook, market that, you know what I'm saying, and get your coin. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many things that you can do. So many things. So I want to show you the course real quick. And forgive me because I'm going to run through this because my daughter woke up. I thought she was going to be asleep for a little bit longer at least. So, all right. All right. I just want to make sure because I'm looking on. I just want to make sure that. Yeah, my daughter, my oldest daughter, when I was working. Make sure you guys can see the screen because sometimes the screen goes black. And I did it on my very, 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 very first live. I'm telling you, I did the live for, it had to be like maybe 45 minutes. You know, felt good about it too. And I went back and saw the video, crickets. I was like, you know what? You know, it happens. It happens. All right. Okay, I just want to make sure that I can see it. Okay, my daughter, she being aggy. If my other daughter hear her up there. Okay. I did on my very, 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 very first live. I'm telling you, I did the live. It had to be like 45 minutes. Okay, it's not showing so far. Come on, share screen. Do what you do. Jeez. This is on me for me, so I apologize. No. Let's see. I don't know why this does this. I have no clue. Jeez. Let's do this one more time. All right, here we go. I gotta remember what. All right, so real quick, this is the course that I'm talking about. This course is called Digital Wealth Academy, and it is hosted under. Sorry, it's hosted under the school platform, and most of these digital marketing courses are hosted under this platform. It's a user friendly platform, and again, Digital Wealth Academy is video based, where you have a lot of modules here. They cover everything on how to get you started online. So first off, it's a community of, like I said, over 123,000 people that are members, and right now it's 503 people online. So you have a community here where people can, just general discussions on here. The creator of the course is named Rachel Jova, and she is really good. Um, she is really good as far as helping her people within this course. Um, this is where she gives updates. People can ask questions, um, and she's just very supportive. She's very supportive. And this course also comes in different languages. It comes in English, of course, Spanish, French, Italian, Dutch, and I believe Portuguese. Um, and this is where you can click it into. I believe this is for the community. I believe. Let me see how that goes. Yeah. So let's go to the classroom. Before I do that, hold on. I want to go into testimonials in here daily about their wins, and making bank out here. It's all about the strategy and how you show up. You apply what you learn, and you have a strategy with it, and you're consistent, and you know who you're talking to, and your message is clear. You're gonna make bank. And I just want to, you guys, like I said in the beginning, I've been on this journey. I say for a good solid month so far, as far as posting, um, and showing up. I haven't made a sale yet. And it's I've obviously I haven't been putting in the work like I should have. Even though I have been putting in work, but I can do better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do that. Um, but you know, looking at these testimonials, they motivate me. You know what I'm saying? Like this lady, she made $150,000 in 7 months. This lady, another day, another sell. Strategy equals results. Um, some people, they go in here and share their strategy. Um, this lady she just had a new account that she opened 3 weeks ago, and she sold it. She sold DWA. Just the wins. You know what I'm saying? You can go in here and motivate yourself. You know, I try to go in here, just to see that, this is attainable. If I do the work, you got to do the work. It's not going to be overnight sometimes. Some people do get their first sale, within a week. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in, the work that you put in. Okay, my baby. She like, okay, mommy. All right. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. You see mommy working? Mhm. I know you gotta wait. Yeah, press it out. Okay, so that those are the testimonials. Let me bring you into the classroom. Let me bring you to the meat. So these are the modules, and if you go into the first module here, they break down the terms and conditions of this course, how to conduct yourself within the community and the community guidelines. They have this is something new that they didn't have when I started, called the Digital Wealth Bot, and this is this is basically Chat GPT, but they made a bot that coincides with the course Digital Wealth Academy. So it basically sets you up for um, how learning how to navigate this course, and you can put in different prompts on basically what you're trying to accomplish and the type of person that are you. An empowering mentor? Are you a boss? And basically like again, you put in the prompts of what you're trying to get. Like, for example, how do you sound online? Example is I'm a mix of empowering and I like clean visuals. Then you could send me 2 to 3 caption stories or scripts. Oh no, this is something else. Sorry. Everything I feel um you can put in, yeah, I'm a mix of empower, mentor, and aesthetic babe. I use affirmations and I like clean visuals. Um, give me a give me 10 hooks that are scroll stopping hooks where my audience are moms, stay at home that will help me sell DWA, something like that. This is basically going to set you up. It's going to set you up, and it's gonna allow you to. Oh, honey, it's gonna allow you to. I know it's getting warm. Her bottle is cold. It's getting warm. It basically helps you to make content, um, and how to show up online in your voice. And it also helps you to navigate through this course. Like, you can put in what are the things that I should look, or what are the things that I should start with within this course that's going to set me on the right track. I am trying to sell a digital e-course on my cookbook or something like that. So that bot is going to help you, and you can only access it through DWA. It'll take you to Chat GPT, so you have to just make an account for that, free account for that, and this is gonna be your best friend. Trust me, because it's pretty useful to have. Because sometimes when you buy this course, most times when you get this course, um, you're gonna look at this and you're gonna be like, God, where I'm gonna start, and that's how I was. So let me go back to the modules here. They have a mindset module where they talk about basically just getting your mind right into being a digital marketer or just a business person, period. You have to believe that you can make X amount of money. You know what I'm saying? X amount of dollars. There's some people that be having 50K months. Some people have 20K months. You have to know in your mind that you're capable of doing so. And you also have to have a mind and be strong, where it's going to be some days that you're not going to sell anything in the beginning, because sometimes you trying to find your footing. Like me, I'm trying to find my footing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm learning so much though with this course. Like it's teaching me. You know what I'm saying? It's teaching me um, skills that I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? What's that, honey? Okay. Excuse me, guys. Okay. So yes, mindset is very important as a business owner, period. No matter what profession you're getting into. Um, and the co-creator of this course is Richard Yu, and he's an 8-figure digital marketer, and he loves Jesus too. And I'm glad that the creators of this course, they believe in God, and if you believe in God, I hope you do. Um, it's good that you're buying into a course where the foundation is Christ. You know what I'm saying? So in each module, there's tons of videos. Writing a letter to yourself, creating a vision from zero, I believe, 0 to 10,000, no, 100K a month with IG. Um, doing the inner work in yourself. Who are you? 3 barriers that hold you back from growing. 6 signs you're making progress. You know, um, let's go to another module here. Intro to digital marketing. They have the foundation. It's 4 key your business foundation. Your why. Why are you starting this digital marketing journey? You have to understand your body's why is different. Um, the niche effect. Who are you going to be talking to? Um, who is the person that you're most comfortable talking to? It could be other moms. It could be um, business owners that want to level up, their marketing. It could be anybody. Um, then they have this is the checklist of, I believe, of the next things that they're going to be talking about. All right, so this right here it's just like a crash course into getting you started, and it helps you to scale to um, to 10K months, 100K months. No matter where you are, you could be making $1,000 a month. It can scale you up to more depth with that. How to create high converting stories. How to optimize set up your Instagram. How to tell your viral personal life. Um, they talk about pre-launch and how to build up curiosity before you launch anything. That helps with um, allowing people to, getting the hype up about the product, whatever product it is you're selling. It could be this course, it could be an ebook, it could be whatever it is that you're trying to sell. Building that momentum up, creating curiosity and in your audience to see, okay, what is this? And it could be, um, you're talking about your product like a month before you launch it, and then by the time you launch it, you got like 50 people ready to buy. You know what I'm saying? Because you put it out there. What's so funny? What's so funny, honey the bunny? You done? Okay. All right. They teach you how to set up um, different platforms because you need a platform to host your digital product. They have Beacons. Beacons has a free and a paid plan. This is new. They have fan bases where this is a free plan, but they take a certain percentage off of each sale. Um, they have Funnel, of course. I believe this is $99 a month. That you don't really have to go to other platforms than one type of platform. They have System IO, building a funnel from scratch. When I first started, I thought I was doing something, and I started with System IO, and it took me probably like 2 weeks. And I was like, you know what? I don't got time for this right now. I still have it up and running. I may use it one day, but it's definitely time consuming. Not saying that you can't do it, but they show you step by step on how to do it. Um, but but as far as like they teach you how to create landing pages and stuff like that. It's a really good system, and it's not expensive at all. I believe it's like $27 a month, which isn't bad. You just have to have patience. They teach you how to um, um, show up in email marketing, like your biggest stores that you shop at or eat at. You know, think about the the emails that they send you every day, sometimes 3 4 times a day, bombarding you with sales, telling you you should get this or whatever. But it helps to convert. It does, because you stay on that person's mind. You okay? Phony. It talks about building trust. So silly. Right. It talks about building trust with your audience. Um, they have a content vault where you have templates and slides that you can use to promote DWA. They have a freebie to where and you can use as a lead magnet for your customers to take a sneak peek into what DWA is. That helps you collect emails. They have the ultimate branding guide, which is so important. They teach you about branding, how to create your reels, how to tell your story, the aesthetics, like um, that you can use, or which basically, um, yeah, what colors that you want to use for like your logo and things like that, and your fonts, and um, basically the whole look. How do you want to show up? You know, so I'm just trying to go through this because my daughter, she getting lit right now. All right, so teaches you traction marketing, how to sell in your stories module, how to sell in your DMs. For my people that don't want to show their a whole module about faceless marketing. How to create content, um, engaging content, reels, carousel, stories, direct messages, understanding your niche and your market. Uses more videos. Anytime you see an arrow, it's more topics underneath that. In here so much. They have done for you reels to where you can. This is the only thing that you can. You have the course, because once you buy the course, it's yours forever, and they're constantly updating and adding more modules to it. Basically, keep up with the trends. So once you're in, you're in. Yeah, again, so they have 15 done for you reels that they do, hooks included, that they give if you subscribe to this every month, for women and for men. So you just click on this link and you can cancel anytime. And it's $34.99 a month. You'll get 15 high quality reels with hooks already on the screen, designed for men and women. This is for people that they just want to hit the ground running. They don't want to think about too much. Or you can just get an idea on how to create your reels. They have the reel system, the viral reel system. It's a formula on how you create your reels. They have CapCut. This is another platform that you're going to need, and they have a free version. This is the videos that you take for your reels and for your stories or whatever. You upload them into the CapCut platform, and this is how you can edit it, add music, add your hooks onto it, whatever. They have different types of graphics in here, paid and free. Photography, they show you different angles on, like shooting techniques, on how to shoot outdoors, the mistakes, the do's and don'ts, how to optimize your camera settings to have better quality of your videos and pictures, editing techniques, product photography. I believe this is where they give you a list. I haven't gone into this module, but yeah. So this course, you guys, is $497. You can get it on a PayPal plan, and you have, and they break it up into four. They break it up into four payments. I believe interest free. So you can start that way, or you just pay it in full, depending on what you want to do. They have videography module. The next page, they just added this, I believe, like a week or 2 weeks ago. How to build your AI twin. She partnered with this young lady named Katie, and Katie she out here doing her dang on thing. She came out with Face Forward, and it is a AI course, in-depth AI course on how to build your AI twin, and she is also affiliate. So she partnered with Rachel, and there's two modules in here with a lot of in-depth information. It's not the whole course. This is Katie to get you on the right path on how and showing you AI twin. I haven't gone into this yet, um, but it's there. But with this course, you can take what you need and leave what you want. Um, Everybody doesn't go through everything within this, but I advise you to go through everything to what you're trying to do within your business, and just try to go through it, at least every day, so you can get the information under your belt and under it and apply it. They talk about full business automations. If during in your Instagram account, when somebody is um, DMing you or commenting, you can set up your business to where whatever um, name you want them to comment, um, that link or whatever it is you're trying to send them will automatically go to them instead of you just doing it manually. It shows you how to maintain loyal customers, how to legally protect your business, affiliate marketing. This is new. Everything TikTok. I think both of these are new. How to show up on TikTok, how to connect and convert on TikTok account, but I haven't been really Like I shit on there. I'm mainly posting on Instagram and Facebook. Um, they have a UGC course, um, which is user generated content, where you can for brands, you can make content for brands. They show you how to do that. That's another stream of income. There's so many streams of income within this course. Like I said, it's just so much that you can do with this course. They teach you how to create your own course, community. And I want to show you guys, um, the lady that I bought DWA from, Sierra, and she's a course, that I also have, and it's strictly for moms, and it's the truth. I'm telling y'all, it's the truth, because she has a whole different approach on how she teaches digital marketing. She's like your digital homegirl. You know what I'm saying? Like she's the truth. She's the truth. Um, this is also a module, high ticket sales masterclass. Um, right here, have the fastest path to making your first 10 sales. That video, they have a drop shipping module. Chat GBT for business, health and wellness, where they have, video video workouts. You know what I'm saying? Like nutrition for energy and focus, recovery and management. Look, they think about everything in this course, like leg day, upper body, full body, core and cardio. They have. Okay, let me get back out. All right, all things Pinterest. Let me tell y'all, Pinterest is a moneymaker. I'm going to eventually start promoting on Pinterest, but I'm trying to just master the platforms that I'm on right now. I don't want to be all over the place. Um, they teach you how to monetize with YouTube, how to monetize with Amazon, print on demand, how to monetize with network marketing, how to blend two businesses together, um, the art of influence, how to sell on Facebook, sales mastery, men's branding essentials, recorded calls, where they have, training calls often, and it's under the calendar. Usually, depending on what it is, like once a week or something, put the recorded calls in here, and the people that conduct these calls, is a lot of the times is Richard Yu, the co-creator of this course. And again, he's an 8-figure marketer, and he teaches you his strategies. And these master classes, they charge like thousands of dollars for this. So this right here, the master classes, is gold in itself. They have a PLR vote, which is private label right, digital products that you can resell, that you can, place your logo to, rebrand it, and sell it for profit. So they have the digital wealth guide, PLR, and all of these things. Once you click into it, it takes you to Canva to rebrand it and switch it around how you want. So that's one of the things also that you're going to need, along with this course. And most of these platforms are free, but they have paid plans, like Canva. I have a paid plan with Canva, which is only $15 a month, but you can use the free. But in my opinion, having the paid, account is so worth it. CapCut, your platform for selling your digital, products, and Stripe, which is your payment processor, and that's free. They just take a certain percentage out of your earnings. Excuse me. So they have a social media planner, Reels guy, all of these things that you can resell for profit. And now we're getting into these basically the same kind of modules in English, but in other languages. That's on the third page. So you guys about with the master classes. So we're in the month of July. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. So they have a live Portuguese um, call going on, and then tomorrow they have digital tools mastery session for 30 minutes. And they say Q&A with Natalie G. And they have a master class August 1st in Spanish. So yeah, again, this is DWA. Again, it's $497. When you do buy, you can check out the link in the description box. And I'll get you started once you get in. All right. So the other course I wanted to show you was a course created by Sierra, the one who I bought DWA from. And basically she's been on the online space for a while doing other different types of hustles, so she knows a lot. But essentially DWA taught her the majority of the things that she knows, and this is how she created this course. And again, it's set up the same way as DWA with the classroom, the community. She just put this out today, and she says, "Happy Tuesday, Mama. I pray today feels good to your soul, your schedule, and your spirit." She basically just motivates us within this community. She puts scriptures in here. She puts affirmations in here. And I also wanted to tell you guys that she has a webinar coming up this Thursday, July 31st. Free webinar, NPM, the Mompreneur Method. And she talks about what course, she answers questions. She really is like one of the sweetest people, and just a very genuine soul. These are some of those commenting in here. And also within the Mompreneur Method community and the DWA community, you always have support all the time. You post a question in here, somebody's going to answer it. There's some people in here that, they make 20K, 50K a month. And maybe you could reach out and ask them what their strategy is, or, follow them on Instagram, look at their journey, just pick and choose what you think is going to help you. Ask questions. You're not alone. You're not alone at all. You have me. I'll answer what I know, and if I don't know, I'll find the answer. So yeah, she has the NPM testimonials as well in here. Miss Ebony, she says she knows this groups is for us, but since I'm a mom and I'm proud of my son, who is also a part of DW and marketing space, he just texted me last night and said he made his first sale. Now I know it's not me, but I feel like I made the first sale too. We both encourage each other, and he just says to me, "Mom, just keep going. You already have a product you made on your own behind the scenes, and when the time comes, I think you'll be successful. Just keep going, like you tell me, and it will happen." So people they come in here and they motivate you. You know what I'm saying? Like, she hasn't made a sale yet, so this sounds like, but her son made a sale from selling DWA. Victoria talks about NPM's 10 out of 10. NPM is the truth. You did not hold back, and I love that for us. You have gone straight to the point, which she does. There's no fluff, which is not. Um, Rose Sally talks about modules that's within this course that she loves. She talks about that. Um, she talks about Mama's New Bestie, which I'll show you guys in modules. So certain things is kind of set up like DWA as far as like the different types of things on how you should start. But she put it in her own way. Um, and it's so good. It really is. It's so good. She starts out with a prayer for the moms, which I love. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
So before you actually hop into the training, I am a advocate and a firm believer of putting God in the foundation of your business and just asking him to lead you and guide you. So I wanted to just say a quick prayer for you, if that's okay. So if you would just bow your head. Heavenly Father, Lord, I thank you for every mama press and play today. Lord, you know her heart, you know her hopes and her heaviness, Father God. I pray you meet her right where she is with grace, with clarity, and with renewed purpose, Father God. Let this be a sacred space where her confidence is restored, her creativity is awakened, and her calling is confirmed, Lord God.
So, yes. Then she goes into why she created NPM. Well, she basically created NPM for the moms, for the busy moms that's on the go. These are all video based as well. Like if you in the car and you don't have time to, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to this on the go. Or while you changing your baby diaper, while you cooking, you know what I'm saying? You can listen to this, and just keep going back and back and back. Here's the webinar info. Like she gives us DWA. They give you promotional materials to promote DWA. Like it's a done for you digital product. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to create anything. You can switch things up, make it your colors, apply your logo within it. You still have to put the DWA logo within it somewhere, but you know, you're basically promoting a course, you know, um, and making profit off of it. And this is just not no ordinary course. DWA isn't an ordinary. And I also believe that Mompreneur Method is not an ordinary course. So, like I said, they give you, she gives you, and DWA gives you promotional material to promote the courses. So you can use those products in your stories. You can use the promotional material in your stories, in your reels. However you want to apply it, you can. So she gives us information on like the webinar flyers. So like I said, she gives you the flyer that you can use for this webinar that is happening this Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. And the time zone is America, Indianapolis. Um, she gives you the confirmation email on what to use, when you putting this in your store. Um, the checkout page. And this is new. Just like the DWA has a digital wealth bot, she has a mama bot. So this is going to guide you within this course, and it's going to set you up on your digital marketing journey. Who are you? What's your voice? Who are you speaking to? What type of material you want to promote? That type of thing. So this course, it sets you up for success. You know what I'm saying? For the moms, like she thinks of everything within this course. She really does. She has a mindset module. Mama's new bestie, how to create the perfect prompts within chat gpt or the mama bot, um, to get results that you want. And I recommend, for a long time I had the free plan for chat gpt. I recently got the paid version, which is $20 a month, 21 with tax. um and it definitely, from the free version, if you want to, you know what I'm saying, get some good content out there, once you get profit, or if you can afford it, to subscribe to the paid plan, because I definitely see a difference in the answers. Like, from the same type of prompt that I give it, it's more in-depth answers. um yes, so these are, she gives you certain prompts, like example prompts that you can use to plug into chat gpt or the mama bot to get reels, captions, hooks. So one of them says, act as a viral Instagram content strategist for moms who sell digital products. Give me 5 engaging reels ideas that will help me sell my course without sounding pushy. My audience is overwhelmed moms who want passive income. Boom. Then prompts for YouTube, TikTok, email marketing, threads, strategy and business planning, product creation and sales. Like, I feel like this is a voice for the moms. She puts it in layman's terms, but she also gives you, how can I put it? She also gives you things that you wouldn't necessarily find in DWA. Like, DWA steers you towards, this is what you got to do. But I feel like and I love DWA, I ain't putting it down, but I'm just saying, with her course, she puts it more into perspective and more in depth with certain things that you didn't think about, and certain things that you didn't know you needed, you know. Um, so under here, I love this module, sales psychology. Um, and selling is psychology. I'm learning that. I really am. I'm learning that. Says, in one of the videos, know your customer like, you know what I'm saying? Talk to them like a homegirl. How to sell without feeling salesy. The sales do's and don'ts, how to sell in your stories, how to sell when you've never had a sell. This is it's so good. It's so good. I've learned a lot also with this course. It talks about branding, how to market, digital marketing, the foundation, how to live stream, what I'm doing right now. When and where to go live, basically what platform, because one platform may not work for the same person and vice versa. So, you may find your audience on Facebook, you may find your audience on TikTok, LinkedIn, Pinterest. You never know. You just got to try them out. She gives you scripts, example live scripts, educational live script, straight up promo live script, relatable storytelling live script, and 15 live stream ideas for promoting the Mompreneur Method. And again, just like DWA, you can sell the Mompreneur Method. Right now it's on sale for the whole month of July for $77. The normal price is $177. I feel like this course is worth way more than that. But because it's her birthday month, she's allowing this sale for the month of July for $77. And it's not affiliate, it's 100% master resale rights, to where you get all the profit. You sell this course, you get $77. The month of August, when it goes back to normal price, $177, you sell the course, you get $177. 100% profit. and the minimum you can sell it there, because their terms, just like DWA, the minimum you can sell DWA is $497. The minimum that you can sell NPM is right now $77. And then the normal price, the regular price is $177. That's the minimum price you can sell it for. Those are her rules. You gotta abide by that. Those are Rachel rules. You gotta abide by that. When I say minimum, you can sell this. I believe I gotta look into that, but I know it's a cap on how much you can sell it for. But the minimum is $497 for DWA. The month of July, $77 for NPM. So you can bundle. You can do however you want to do, however you want to sell DWA. Say you have a bundle where you're promoting mentorship. If you get DWA, you can sell that depending on how much you want to charge for your mentorship. You can sell it for $597. Or if you want to pair it with PLR products, you can sell it for $650. You know what I'm saying? And get profit off of that. And PM is the same way. As long as you abide by those guidelines of the minimum of what you can sell it in that time frame, you can put another price on it as long as it's above that price that they said it is. So there's, you can get that bag. You can get it. You can get it. It's all in your strategy. Strategy is key. That's what I'm learning. Strategy is key. Once you get that strategy for yourself, you smooth selling. The sales gonna keep coming in, no matter what you selling. Whether it be the course, whether it be your own digital product. It's just these courses are teaching you how to sell. So she shows you how to set up shop within the different platforms, like Beacon and Stand Store. I think she just put Stand Store in here. Yeah. No, she puts Beacons in here. Yeah. So she teaches you how to set that up. I like the way she goes into this. It's really just straight shooter, how to set your stores up. She teaches you how to edit your videos in CapCut. She teaches you how to be more productive, which I like. She really has the moms in mind, a course or anything like that. Like she talks about, having a routine being a mom, because y'all being a mom is stressful sometimes. Like you don't even have time to freaking blink. You know what I'm saying? It's like go, 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 go. So it's a blessing for her to have this module in here. She's really thinking about the moms. You know what I'm saying? It's not easy out here being a mom, but it's worth it. It really is. God entrusted us to be mothers, and I consider it a privilege. It's a blessing to have kids. The Bible says kids are a blessing. Kids are gifts. She also has some PLRs in here that you can rebrand and sell. Wealth PLRs, credit PLRs, social media, UGC faces marketing, PLRs, digital marketing. She put something new in here too. Pink aesthetic Instagram posts. That's if your brand brand colors are pink. She also has weekly calls. Tonight she's going to have a call. She usually has it every Tuesdays, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Ray, you trying to turn the TV? Mommy be right with you, okay? Give me a couple more minutes, okay? She also has an NPM podcast. and she has those on YouTube. She has other modules in here that she hasn't released yet because I'm sure she's still working on them. But just like DWA, she's constantly adding things. So, you know, at $77, it's a steal. At $177, it's a steal because you have a supportive community of like-minded individuals, moms, um, cheering on other moms because you need that. You need that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because you hear her in the background. She's telling me to hurry up. So yeah, I know eventually she's gonna have probably master classes or something. I don't know. I know she's just adding more stuff. She's always adding stuff. Um, so yeah, this is NPM, and I showed you guys DWA. I have all the links in my description box. Follow me on Instagram. Just see my journey. You guys can ask questions. Under my Instagram and my Facebook, and my YouTube, comment area. This is this is all new to me, but I'm trugging. Yeah, excuse me, I'm tongue tied. I'm chugging along, and I'm enjoying the ride. You know, I'm enjoying the ride. So, just want to say, everyone have a good day, a good night, a good morning, depending on when you're seeing this. And until next time, make sure you have a relationship with God. Read your Bible daily. Repent. And stay safe. Love you guys.